Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom nestled between mountains and a shimmering sea, there lived a wise and benevolent king named Alaric. King Alaric was known throughout the land for his fair rule and kind heart. His kingdom, Eldoria, flourished under his reign, and its people were happy and prosperous. However, King Alaric had a secret sorrow. Despite his wisdom and strength, he felt an emptiness in his heart. The queen, his beloved wife, had passed away many years ago, leaving him with their only child, a spirited and curious princess named Eldoria. King Alaric loved Eldoria dearly, but he worried about her future and the future of Eldoria. One day, as the king walked through the royal gardens, he came upon an old woman dressed in tattered clothes, sitting by the fountain. Her eyes sparkled with a mysterious light, and her presence seemed almost magical. "Good day, Your Majesty," she greeted with a warm smile. "I am Mirabel, a humble traveler. May I share a story with you?" Intrigued, King Alaric nodded. "Please, go ahead." Mirabel began her tale. Once there was a king who ruled a prosperous kingdom, but his heart was heavy with sorrow. One day he met a wise traveler who told him that true happiness and fulfillment come from understanding the hearts of his people. To do so, he must disguise himself and live among them. King Alaric's curiosity grew. "And what happened to this king?" Mirabel's smile widened. He discovered that his people, though seemingly content, had hidden worries and dreams. By understanding their hearts, he was able to make his kingdom a place of true joy and harmony. The old woman's words resonated deeply with King Alaric. That night he decided to follow the wisdom of Mirabel's story. Disguising himself as a commoner, he set out to live among his people, leaving the palace in the capable hands of his trusted advisors and his daughter, Princess Eldoria. As a commoner, King Alaric experienced the daily lives of his subjects. He worked in the fields, helped in the markets, and shared meals with families. He listened to their stories, their joys, and their sorrows. He learned of their dreams and fears, their strengths and weaknesses. The king realized that while his kingdom prospered on the surface, many people faced hidden struggles and unfulfilled desires. One evening, after months of living among his people, King Alaric returned to the palace, shedding his disguise. He called for a grand assembly, inviting all his subjects to the royal courtyard. "My dear people," he began, "I have walked among you and listened to your hearts. I have seen your struggles and your dreams. From this day forward, we will work together to create a kingdom where every voice is heard and every heart is understood." The people cheered, their spirits lifted by the king's words. Princess Eldoria, inspired by her father's wisdom, pledged to continue his legacy of empathy and understanding. Years passed, and Eldoria became a beacon of hope and harmony. King Alaric's reign was remembered not just for its prosperity, but for the deep bond he formed with his people. His daughter, Queen Eldoria, carried on his legacy, ruling with the same compassion and wisdom. And so the kingdom of Eldoria flourished, a testament to the power of understanding and the magic that lies in the hearts of its people. And they all lived happily ever after.